Hey y'all, thanks for watching my apartment tour. If you happen to recognize this building, please do not post it in the comments, and please don't ask me which building this is. I do have a stalker and I have to be very careful about my privacy and safety, even though I am a content creator and I share my life. So thank you guys and enjoy the show. Hi, welcome to my new place. Come on in. Welcome. So I just moved here in March and I absolutely love it. There were so many things I loved about my old apartment. If you saw that tour, I will link to it above, but I really like this place a lot. It's kind of like my taste, but elevated a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited to give you guys a tour, show you around. It is a little bit messy in here, like not messy, but it's just not perfect. You'll see as we go through the tour. So I'm in DC, not too far from downtown, and I just love city life. So I'll talk a little bit about that on this tour. But yeah, let's get started with the entryway. So here's where you come in. I have my mask hanging up here, a visor that needs to be cleaned. I have some mail up here, shoes and stuff. I want to get a shoe rack, but right now it's just like all just random down here. This table I got from World Market. I really like the marble. It feels really like solid. And so I just have my glasses here, my key here, this little hand, if you remember from my last place. I love that. This wall hanging is from World Market too. This is one of my mini wall hangings. And I actually got rid of several of them when I moved here because it just became overkill. But yeah, there's my wall hanging. More shoes here that need to be organized. This right here, this is my baby. If you live in the city, having a scooter is just so helpful. I had a doctor's appointment downtown today and I was able to just ride my scooter, and I wear a helmet because I'm really clumsy. But yeah, I just keep it right here. I don't even fold it or anything. This is the Hvac Closet. I have my thermostat over there. You don't really need to see that. It's a Nest thermostat, which helps because you can do all the scheduling and stuff. I have a closet here, which is, I don't think I'm gonna show you the closet. It's not terrible, but it could be organized a little bit better. That brings us to the kitchen area, which was for me the selling point of this apartment. I absolutely love brass finishes. You might remember that from my last apartment tour, but this apartment has beautiful brass finishes, and it's really like nothing that I've seen in other apartments. So that was really what made me want to move here. So I have the fridge here, my photos and everything. The oven, it's like a standard like stainless steel oven. These finishes that I'm absolutely in love with and obsessed with. I love this open shelving. I got these dishes from Target and my boyfriend got them for me. And at my last apartment, they seem like a little bit heavy, but here they seem perfect. They blend in like very well. Even the sink and everything is brass too, or like, it's kind of like a rose gold type of finish. Yeah, and then all my accents that I had at my last place go really nicely here. You might remember this candle from my last place. This little shell or like stone thing I got from St. Croix, which was my first trip since the pandemic started in early June. But my singing bowls are up here. I have books up here. One thing I really love about this too is that I have this pull-out shelf. So I put medications up here, oatmeal, spices, things like that. So it's really convenient. So much storage space in here. I kind of feel like I have more storage space than I need personally because it's only me here. But yeah, that is really nifty. And then it has the soft close feature. And all the cabinets have the soft close, which is nice. So then moving on, we have the island here. This is so much space. It's really nice for preparing food or working, reading magazines, just sitting and talking. So I love having an island. I got these chairs, these counter stools from CB2. I won't say they're the most comfortable chairs to sit in, but I really like that they don't take up too much visual weight. So that's why I really love these. And I was kind of concerned too about the brass, because this brass color is a lot more yellow than everything else. Everything is more like brushed, and this is like really shiny, but I think it still works. So yeah, these are my chairs, and I keep some magazines up here. Candles. Oh my gosh, this candle is from West Elm and it smells so freaking good. And it was like 20 bucks. And normally I get my candles from Marshall's because I'm cheap, but it was worth every penny because it smells so good. This little like catch-all dish, I think I got this from West Elm too. And it used to be a lot cleaner, but now there's just all kinds of stuff in there. My hand sanitizer, of course, got a picture here with my nephew, and just some plants up here, the same plants from my last apartment. Also, this is my washer and dryer. The cameraman storage is in the washer and dryer, but yeah, it's just a like top loading washer and dryer. Or not top loading, side loading, whatever. So you come around here, I have my bookshelf, and this is one of my favorite parts of my place. This was empty for the longest time, and I had all these books, and I was thinking about buying a shelf, and I was like, why don't I just put them in here? And once I did this, it really made it feel like home. It felt like I was here. This wall hanging, you might remember from my last apartment. This is from World Market. I have a plant here. You'll see tons of plants in a minute, but this is my ZZ plant. This planter I got from Target a couple years ago. Then we come over to the living area, I should say. So this is one of my favorite pieces. I got this lamp, I think I got this from Overstock, I wanna say, and it was relatively cheap. It was only like $120, I think, which is good for a lamp of this size. Because at West Elm, they're like $300 at least. I have some artwork up here. This is from an artist, Micheline Thomas. I went to her exhibit in Brooklyn in 2013, and this is a picture that I actually snapped. The second artwork, my boyfriend made it actually. This is me, and this is two of my sisters. And yeah, it's just really abstract, and he surprised me with that and did such a beautiful job. And he actually got artwork for my sisters too, so they absolutely love it. And then my sister got me these twins. These are Gemini, because that's my sign. So I have magazines down here, obsessed with magazines. The same little like bowl thingy magazine holder thing is from Target. This snake plant down here, I had this before too. I'll put drinks on here sometimes, so it's like a drink table, or sometimes I will sit the remotes on here or sit my laptop on here and do a Zoom call. So this came from, I wanna say Marshall's or Target, one of them. So this sofa you'll remember from my first apartment tour, and with the way the lighting is in here, so I faced west this time. Before I was south, before I actually had a ton of views. I had every view but north. But I face west in here, so it's a little cooler, a little bit darker in the morning, and then it gets warmer later on. So you can actually see the true color of this sofa in here. So it's wasabi velvet. This is the Andy sofa, so you can really see the green. These pillows, this one and the one the farthest over, I got from Etsy, from this little Turkish shop. This is the same rug that I got from Urban Outfitters, but I don't know. I go back and forth on this rug because I love it. I'm attached to it. I've had it in 2 apartments pretty much, or actually this is the 3rd apartment that I've had it in, but I don't really know how I like it in here. I feel like it's a lot of brown in here. So yeah, but for the meantime, I still have it and it still works for the most part. These poofs I got from Target, and these are actually surprisingly pretty solid. Like I'm able to sit a drink on here. I wouldn't sit like a wine glass on here necessarily, but you can sit a drink. I sit books here. I've sat my laptop here, or I can just sit on it when people come over and just sit and chat. So this is extra seating. Because as you can see, I don't really have a ton of seating in here. So yeah, the poofs really help. Let's talk about this mirror. So this mirror is enormous. I think this is, I can't remember how many inches this is, but it's, I got it from West Elm. It is huge. I drove my sister's Jeep to pick it up. We couldn't even put it in the back. We had to take it out of the box to transport it. And then my boyfriend and I were setting it up, and it was just such an ordeal because it's so big, it's so heavy, and then it was really flush to the wall, so it was hard to get up here, but we finally got it up, and this is definitely one of the centerpieces of the space. I think it really makes the living room. So we come around here. I just got this fiddle leaf fig a couple weeks ago. It had a few issues with gnats, so like forgive the gnat paper down there. My salt lamps are still here, my huge salt crystals. This is the only one that I turn on, because this one blew out, I guess. And then you'll see this ZZ plant is like struggling. It is reaching for the light. It's communicating with me, but I just like it being right here. But I probably should move it just to be kind to it. Still got my record player here, records down here. This singing bowl was in my little meditation area in my last apartment. This is a philodendron Brazil here, which is just growing so beautifully. Love her. Snake plant, again, I have a ton of snake plants because they're just really easy to maintain. This one I've had for almost a year, and I've probably watered it less than 5 times because they're really drought resistant. This is a living space. And now we come into the bedroom, and the bedroom is really nothing to write home about. The bedroom is so simple, pretty much the same stuff as in my last apartment. This little fur throw I got from Urban Outfitters a few years ago. This pillow I also got from the Turkish store, the Etsy store that I was talking about earlier. This is freaking gnat in here. The fiddle leaf fig brought in some gnats, which is very annoying. But this wall hanging I got from Target. I had this at my last place too. This snake plant, this is my oldest snake plant. She is gonna be, how old is she gonna be? She's gonna be 3 next month. And her leaves are kind of like splayed out a little bit. And so I had put some, technical difficulties. But I had put some tape around her just to like keep her like all together, and it just looked really ghetto. So I took it off for the video. Mirror I got from Target, and then this wall hanging, one of my favorites. I got this from World Market. Oh, and this rug, this is just a simple jute rug. I got this from Rugs USA, I wanna say. And then we come around here, so this is my little work from home area. This mirror is from Target. I got this planter from West Elm. I think this is supposed to be like a console or like entry table, but I just use it as a desk. I got this from Target. Yeah, I got this from Target. Lamp is from Target too. I get so much stuff from Target. They have the cutest stuff. Y'all know that. If you're into home stuff, you know how cute Target's selection is. And this clear chair I got from Amazon. Yeah, so it just opens up to a nice view of the courtyard down here. I keep some plants over here. And yeah, this is really simple in here. This is a mirror that my sister loaned me like 3 years ago. So I've just been, just using it in here. Then up here, this lamp is from Target. And I got some little plushes. My boyfriend got me the Pokemon because I used to be obsessed with Pokemon when I was younger. And this is Johnny Demp from my nephew. Not Johnny Depp, it's Johnny Demp. He corrected me. So yeah, my little toys up here. This is my bedroom. It's pretty simple. So we walk back out into the living space. I want to get some rugs down here, some runners maybe, because this is like such an open area, and I don't really know like what to do with it. I wish I had a dog or something. I could set up a little doggy bed over here, and this could be a little play area. But right now, don't really have anything. So yeah. So let's come into the bathroom. So the one thing that I don't like about this bathroom is that when you walk in from this side, you have to walk all the way over here to turn the light on, and you have to know where the light is pretty much. So here's the bathroom. If you remember my last place, I had the Leave It to Beaver pink tile, and none of that is here now, which is cool. A much more modern bathroom, lots more counter space, which is great. All my makeup doesn't just fall off all over the place. So tons of storage. This up here could be a little bit nicer, but like I was saying, I just have things just randomly placed right now. I do have a little salt lamp in here too. And one of my favorite features of the bathroom, well, besides this tile, I don't know what this is called exactly, but I love this tile. It's really, really eclectic looking, and it just adds a lot of character to the bathroom. I actually need to replace my tissue. I got this marble wastebasket from CB2, and this little toilet brush came from CB2 as well. I got this bamboo bath mat. I got this from World Market, and then this one too. So one of my favorite features of the bathroom is this black and white tile with the brass finishes. So my boyfriend actually switched this out so that way I could have a handheld shower head, because before it was just like a traditional shower head. But I really like, I like how thoughtful they were about this place, about the finishes and the look, and just making it really modern, but also really warm and homey. And so yeah, I like that. So now I'm gonna show you guys the balcony, which I totally forgot about, but it's one of my favorite parts of the place. Move this poof out of the way. So here's the balcony. And yeah, I just like to come out here and sit, and I'll have breakfast or lunch, or just sit out here and talk on the phone. It's really nice at night too. There's the rooftop up there, and it does get really loud at times, but it's nice. Like, you can just feel the energy when you sit out here. All right, guys, so that is my new apartment tour. I am so thankful to be living here. I have always wanted to live in the city, right in the middle of everything, and this apartment definitely is so convenient. I really don't have to go that far for anything that I need, so I'm thankful for that. It's a really great place to entertain, and it just feels good here. I loved my last place so much. I just didn't know how I was gonna leave that place and love another place as much, but I can definitely say this apartment is my style, but it's more like a modern boho feel. So very grateful for this. I love it. And yeah, thank y'all for being here and coming to see it. Thank y'all so much for watching my second apartment tour. There are a few more things that I want to do in here, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. So thank y'all for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you next time. That means you gotta go. Bye. Get out. Bye.